together forever, or
Yeah.
It might be an idea for a time.
Alright, hopefully that fixed that. Looks like it has. Thanks, Microsoft.
No problem, Mackenzie.
it's the paperclip from Hey,
Hey,
what?
you hate him? He was my best friend.
He was so annoying.
Looks like you're doing something important. Would you like to die?
I think that fixed it.
Beautiful face.
We could just invite Snuggles into our chat.
So I
record him for him.
that
no.
on Twitch our template, our cameras don't match up with our character.
Meh.
Yeah. I kind of.
Meh.
It's weird sometimes. I have to fix it again.
It's because Roll20 stopped putting them at the top of the screen, so they have to be manually located.
Snuggles says, I think I hear everyone.
Wow.
Okay. I think we're live. We're live? Are we live?
Yes.
Are we live? Are we
Fuck it.
alive?
Fuck it. We're doing it.
I hope we're alive.
All right. So, hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Alignment Shift. Starting again because of technical difficulties.
Thanks, Microsoft.
Hopefully, thanks for the updates.
Great Windows.
So I'm really thrown off because I don't know where I was, and all that impromptu stuff that came into my brain while I was going is like out the
That
window
was
now. So,
You were describing the statue that some
yes,
Bullywog was
so
building.
roll call for Snuggles' sake, so he can tell us if we missed anyone. So everyone who's here, please sound off. Elena,
Hello.
Xavier,
Ah,
Vale, Oldores,
Hi.
Sipala.
I am a halfling.
damn Cal.
Okay, DM Cal, that's me.
And Benedictus is out tonight.
Yeah, so that's why he wouldn't be, part of the roll
Well,
call,
I just
Elena.
let people know, okay? Yeah.
Oh yes, because that wasn't in there. The announcement for tonight is that Benedictus Glaven Alta / AJ is not going to be joining us tonight, unfortunately. So we're going to do our best to ignore his presence, pretend he's back hanging out with Ananduil and Laura. So
He's not talking to Sipel's man.
yes. So picking up where we left off. Vera Anoran is making their way southward from the city of Hon Yosai toward the village of Keru in an effort to do a mostly peaceful negotiation, perhaps, to bring this village into the greater empire of Hon Yosai. Within the Rift and Mist jungle, there are 6 villages, 5 of which have been conquered by the Hon Yosai, and the 6th Keru remains the last bastion of freedom and the typical rebel things.
I kind of
So,
agree with the rebels.
Rebel scum.
rebel scum. So, on their way southward, they made camp in a strange open clearing in the jungle, discovering partway through the night that this was the nest of 2 Tyrannosaurus rexes. Safe within their bubble, the party slept the night, but in the morning attempted to sneak away, forgetting they had a fully plate-mailed Laura and a rather klutzy Nanduil, who both failed their stealth checks, which led to a rather interesting chase and small battle. The larger of the 2 Tyrannosaurs killed by our monk Vale, and the other one fled after Oldores did some trickery with his shadow.
That's gonna bite us back, guys. Like, seriously.
I get it.
Making their way even further down the path, they were intersected by some Stegosauruses, which they allowed to pass the way instead of intervening and potentially getting trampled, and continued even further south. So, picking up where we left off there, did anyone want to say or do anything before we dive into the thick of it?
Did we take a short rest?
Not from the T-Rexes.
Okay.
I think that's what we're doing when the Triceratopses walked by, or after they did.
Yes. So they got okay.
Yes, we had talked about it because I'm not going to be a lot of help in the fight right now if we get stuck again.
So
Okay.
we did or didn't?
We are currently.
Oh, excellent.
Okay. So you all hunker down for. Can't remember. Did we decide a short rest was a half hour or an hour?
It's somewhere
hour.
between there.
I think we said that right.
So you settle down for about an hour and rest and recuperate your spells and abilities for a little bit.
Early
Taking
in the
in-
morning.
It's early in the morning, and begin to pick your journey back up, swatting the many flies and insects that try to bite you as you make your way toward Keru Village. As midday approaches, and you're walking through the thick jungle trees, you begin to see more and more of those ruined structures that you had seen on your way to Honyosai. But as you go, you seem to notice some of them aren't as ruined as they were further north, and indeed some even look pristine and maintained. Partway down the path, you come along a large statue of what appears to be a kneeling tiefling. Easily, if standing on its feet, would be a 20-foot tall figure, but on its knees, a mere 10 feet towering over you. A peaceful, meditative stance with lit candles strewn around the statue, dripping wax over it, and at the base of its knees you see what appear to be offerings of fish or dead bugs, and even a few gold pieces here and there around this meditating statue. Making your way further southward, you see a building in the distance. And bamboo support structures around it that are new construction that's being done on this ancient structure. And as you come around the side, you see a bullywog individual hard at work with a large sack on its back coming around the corner with mortar and other like rocks in this satchel that is carrying up this bamboo lattice work along the side. A craftsman, and where he's putting in the mortar, you can barely see what's new and what's old. It looks to be the same technology that was used to make these structures is what the bullywugs are using to repair them. And as you look up from this, you see further to the south, you are now coming upon the edges of Keru Village. What you saw from your visions looked to be a small town. But what you see of that small town is actually just the very center town square, and branching out from that you see not 10, not 20, not 50, but 100 buildings going up this slight incline toward a massive cliff that spans easily 200 feet into the air above in a towering almost mountainside, which stretches endlessly to the east and west. There are these ancient buildings intermixed with newer, more traditional bullywog structures. You see the typical bamboo and giant insect part buildings with their chitin shingling on the roof and giant pincer-like protrusions coming up toward the sky in very traditional Asian architecture stand. At the very top, you see a large temple structure nestled right up against the wall of the cliff, almost biting into it and sunk back into the cliffside as a winding path leads up through many blossoming cherry trees that cascade petals through the streets. As you approach the edge of the village, you see signs of recent damage and battle, and some of the buildings even seem to be smoking a little bit. Some have collapsed inward, and some are just completely burned to the ground. And as you approach the front gate, you see two Honyosai guardians with their backs to the village, looking out over the Riffin Mist jungle as you approach.
Now, wait, these are guards that look like they're from the main village, Hanyos.
They look just like the Honyosai samurai type beings you encountered in the capital, yes.
Oh. Well, this does not look promising.
No, it does not.
Maybe I can give them flowers.
Maybe we can find another way in.
Maybe not sneaking in would be best.
Let's just try to do this
The less difficult way.
the right way.
Okay.
I suppose they sent word that we were coming, did they?
I mean, we do
I
have.
don't think so.
We do have the medallions.
That,
No, they took them, didn't
in-
they?
No. but in theory they're expired.
Yes, but this is not on your side. This is
Right.
Keiru Village.
Right. I just think we're trying to prove that we were sent from Hanyusai. Well, let's go say hi.
What could go wrong?
Everything.
Oh, lots of things.
There's
Uldar
things
is
that could
just
go right too.
yeah.
Take out a block of wood from my bag, knock on it a few times, put it back.
Gosh, be more positive, people.
It's taking you this long to say that to us.
Right.
Driving me nuts.
This is me being positive.
Okay.
So you
Uldar
are-
pulls his hood up and just kind of shakes his head a little bit as they start making their approach, not feeling overly confident.
Elena goes to stand next to it, but then like kind of wheels back and kind of goes back towards the like back of the group.
Let's see.
Takes the rear.
Ooh, okay.
I said that, then I just hear tunk, clink of a dice rolling.
So, you all start walking toward this around the city now. As you get even closer, you see this bamboo palisade that has been makeshiftly created around the edge of the city. It doesn't look to be a part of this city's natural aesthetic or even its natural defenses. It looks like it has been recently put up. And as you look, it's almost facing the wrong direction. It's facing inward toward the village, like it's keeping the village in rather than the outside world out. All the ladders to get to the top of it are on the north side, and any of the bastions along the way made completely out of bamboo are facing inward toward Keiru Village. And as you approach, you can see that this would be where Honyosai would begin their invasion, where they would stage the battle to come in, and they have prepared but have not begun any assault.
I don't like this.
Lovely.
So as you walk up, you pass large pools of swamp water along the way. The two guards that you saw ahead of you were actually facing toward Keiru Village, and they hear you approaching from behind, and one of them turns around. The other one turns, and they both draw their katanas and turn towards you.
Good morning.
I quickly pull out the medallion and hold it up.
They both kind of look at each other. One of them takes a few steps forward, his blade drawn. He puts it up toward your throat, Xavier. Looking as skeptical as he can be, he reaches forward with his left hand, looking at the medallion, and with a sudden flash of movement, yanks it out of your hand. And begins shouting at you and ordering you, gesticulating toward the ground with the sword.
Real quick. Were
Yes.
these the only two we see?
These are the only two you see.
And is this the main gate to the village? Looks like, or is this like a?
Actually, first of all, make a perception check.
Or is
I
this like
also
a
would like to
forward
look
military
around.
post?
Yeah, perception checks.
Same. George, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Rarely.
Well, Doris is looking at the ground.
Xavier got a 17.
I'm staring at that katana.
Oh, then we're not thinking the same thing.
Well, based on that perception roll, I'm staring at the katana.
Jenga. Yes, very much so.
26.
Okay, thank God someone rolled high.
11.
Rolled higher.
Okay.
Oh my god, George.
Okay, yeah, these are the only two you see.
What about me?
That's comforting.
What do I see with my special eyes?
You got a
Oh
26.
my
my
Right.
gosh.
Yes, I do.
Oh, they're in for it now. Double trouble.
These are the only two you see.
My bread.
I'm so glad somebody got what I said. So there's the only two guards we see. Okay. These are
Hey,
the
hey,
only
hey,
two
hey.
guards, guys.
There's no need for that. We're just traveling.
No speaking Ballywog.
We came from Hanyo's
No,
side
speak up, Bullywog.
to speak with the chief of this village. You gotta say it slower and louder. That means they can understand it.
No.
We come from...
Xavier?
It's very racist.
Yes.
That's very racist. Does
sorry.
I know.
does a 19 hit?
Now with my shield.
With the aft of his sword, he suddenly, using the pommel of it, just clocks you over the side of the head. And continues pointing toward the ground. You take
I shield.
shield.
It doesn't hit.
Boom! The base of the katana bounces off your shield. And both of them go into a more completed attack position now on you.
Alright. Sorry, 1 sec.
Well, alright.
I just now
For,
realized that the...
for those playing the home game, when someone points at the ground with a sword, they usually mean you should kneel.
Well, yeah.
No.
Doesn't mean we will, though.
I don't think any of us come from a place where we'd know that.
I'm getting really tired.
Except for baby Elena?
No.
No, not
Alright,
even
no.
Elena.
Elena's not used to kneeling.
Everyone who
Let's
can,
be
place,
honest.
everyone who can, place your figures.
I'm gonna try. So no one do it until I'm able to do it.
Okay. Oh, by the way, place yourself close to these guys because they're all in a group. And, basically, Xavier, you're going to be right up with them.
I assume. Probably right here.
Damn thing.
Yeah.
How big.
I like how you write.
I can never resize her properly.
I did it.
I'm so proud of you!
Sneak ahead
Oh,
so
thank
far.
God.
Yeah, I'm
Why
already in
is
there.
it doubled me?
You know what?
Because Cal didn't get rid of the old one.
I feel like I would be by Vale.
Okay.
I'm gonna be right there.
Wait, did our horse... Yeah, the T-Rexes ate our horses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Those are
assuming.
expensive.
That's
I
kind
can
of
turn into a horse.
It was like
Yeah.
Jurassic Park 2, where
Yeah.
the T-Rex has the dog chain hanging out of its mouth.
Oh.
The
Oh,
horse
please
leash
stop.
hanging out. Yeah.
I swear
Okay.
I left it right here.
Where's the dog? Where's the horse?
I'm gonna cry now. Thank you. That
Where's
laugh.
the dog? Oh, I don't know why
I'm
that
sorry.
got
I
me
should
so
have made
bad.
them I should have made them my friends.
Oh shit, we took a short rest.
That would have
didn't
been
we?
an interesting
I
experience.
don't know if they were
let's be
trying to make
honest.
friends.
We were in
Um,
their nest.
I could have a T-Rex.
Oh, those get... Yeah, that would have been great. Think they would have stopped us at the gate now?
We wouldn't even stop.
So I'm assuming that we're all witnessing this happen like in real time. Like, not that's not what I mean. I think what I mean is like, it's not. We're all cognizant of what's going on. Like, we are 100% aware of what is taking place.
Yes, yeah, you know what's going. Oh, we should probably roll initiative. Yeah.
I was gonna say. It sounded like Oldoris was asking if we should roll
Yeah.
initiative.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the minute that he tried to hit him with his weapon, I probably would have manifested my weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we were all pretty on
Definitely would've
guard.
whipped out my bow or sword or something.
Okay.
Elena whips it out.
Elena. Whips it.
Bring it back.
Elena whips it out. No, I said so like that.
Yes, yes.
You too?
See, Paula's
Natural
rolling
20.
well.
Hey, same.
Nah. And of course he did.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just the
Feel a
Elena
whole
die.
lot
It's so powerful.
Less good about my roll
Felt
now.
so good.
Oh my gosh.
I was using my wizard die.
Hey.
Ooh.
Q
I
workshop.
was
make
using
pretty
my
cool die.
adopted die.
Yee.
So, 20 to 25.
25.
Most of us.
22. for-
22.
22.
I got
What?
20.
You got-
22s.
And what did you get, Sapala?
I got a 20.
Oh my god, we all got over 20
Oh
hours!
These poor bastards.
All right.
And they got a 30.
Is this how powerful we are without Bernie?
How
He's holding us back.
9,000!
At least over 20.
Just be happy that you didn't say glaive.
who wants to go after Xavier?
Well, I think it's well,
Well, it's based on who has the higher dex.
So
it
it's-
would be Vale, or
Elena.
What's your dex? Euldoris.
Vale Elena Eldor.
9 plus 2.
Oh yeah, so
Vale Elena Eldoris.
Why were you even comparing? Like,
I didn't know how high he was. Okay, like.
Eldoris has been sitting on a 24 dex this entire time.
this
Yeah,
whole
I just
time.
haven't told anybody.
Yeah.
Just been self-nerfing.
Yeah.
Okay, this works out. So, Xavier, you look up. You've very quickly used your reaction to use your shield spell, glaring at this Han Yosai standing in front of you, eyes on fire. What do you do?
In the same motion of me raising my hand to cast shield and it blocking, my other hand reaches into my robe. I pull out my wand and point it to his throat, and magic missiles shoot out of it towards him.
Okay.
Uh,
Wait,
I'm-
my brain?
I'm gonna use 6 charges from my wand.
Oh,
That is super violent.
dang it.
It's like magic missile buckshot.
yeah, 8 missiles going towards him. All
It's just a torso with holes all over it.
God, that is violent and bloody.
No. I'm offended.
Why are you offended?
Listen to all those dice.
This is only the first turn.
Right?
Okay.
I haven't even got to use my new abilities yet. God.
Pretty sure it goes downhill from here.
I'm gonna pull out a calculator to make sure I get this right. There's a lot of numbers here.
Math are hard.
It is.
Real quick, while he's doing that, what are the rules for
Counting
disarming?
major.
What would you like to do?
I want a katana.
Well, I don't. I mean, how would you
You're about to have one.
You
I know, but I
How
don't
would you
want
like
him
to-
to have it either.
How would you like to disarm him?
Painfully?
I'd allow you to. You could make a grapple check and then a strength check on top of it to try to wrestle it from him, if that's what you're implying.
That's the opposite of what I want to do.
So it's gonna be an automatic 27 damage.
Holy moly.
To be fair, that's equivalent to a 6th level spell.
Really?
Yeah,
Seems
I'm done
low.
with you today.
magic missile isn't powerful at high
I
levels.
mean, it seems low for a 6th level spell.
It's 1d4 plus 1.
Or you mean a 6th level magic missile?
That's what 6 charges out of the wand equates to. I could do a 7th level max, but then chances my wand would break.
So Yeah.
Go ahead. Describe that.
you pull out the wand and point it to his throat, and he doesn't seem to quite understand what you're doing. So he raises the katana like to parry the wand, and all of a sudden there's the flash of light, at the front, and all 6 of these charges go through, and you see this just spray of red behind him. He just drops down for a moment, clutching at his throat. You see this kind of greenish crimson going through his fingertips, and you kind of hear this gurgling. He stumbles back to his knees, grabbing onto his katana, blood still pouring down his front. You can see he's wounded, but not dead. It looks like most of the damage went to the bulbous part of his frog neck.
And then,
So
and
set on the
then with a
katana.
then with a slow twirl to the side, the shadows form around the wand, and I cast Shadow Blade.
Okay.
Gas.
That's fancy.
Very. I took a page out of Eldorus' book.
Ooh.
I've used this spell multiple times.
Book was a collector's item.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. That'll bring us to Vale.
Oh boy. Okay, so you said a grapple and then a strength check?
Okay, I'll allow a grapple and then a dex check for you.
Oh! Well, in
Ooh.
that case, this is
But-
entirely doable.
But a grapple is still a strength check, as contestant strength.
Grapples... You're right, it's athletics.
Yeah. Nah.
Huh? I haven't rolled yet.
Nah.
Ah!
Meh.
Eh.
Luckily, I have proficiency in athletics. Yeah. 15.
9.
Ooh,
9.
9.
No.
Are you grappling the other one, or the one that just attacked it?
The wounded one, because he's
The
less
wounded
likely
one.
to expect it.
All right. So as he's looking at Xavier, you grab him from the side. He kind of looks over, to his eyes bulging.
And now I want his sword.
I imagine imagine she's grabbing it as he's raising up to hit me just before the magic buckshot goes
Ooh.
off.
And can I disarm or
Grabs the
is it a
blade.
separate action?
It would count as your second action. Don't you have extra attack?
If I make an attack, I can do an unarmed attack.
No. All right. So
Not-
it would be
not
another
really
action.
disarm.
It would be another action.
Meh.
So you're holding him up. You have his sword. You held him up with the buck.
I like to think I like grab the hand that has the sword and gun like in an arm bar type thing.
Okay.
Kind of pointed at the ground.
I'm just gonna add that attack quickly to my sheet there. Magic buckshot.
Anything else? Anything else, Vale?
Not yet.
All right. So that'll bring us down to Elena.
Yes. So, I want to shoot. Well,
What else would you do?
Y'all seriously went from like 0 to 1,000.
I'm gonna
I
shoot
didn't
this
hurt him.
one.
He attacked me.
I could have hurt him.
And
Elena,
yes.
as you step backward,
God damn it.
a
It's a
hand
T-Rex.
comes out of
God
the
damn it.
water, and
26.
and slashes you in the ankle. Let's see here. Okay,
least
yeah,
it's not a
that'll be
T-Rex.
that'll be a 26. Oh boy, I have not rolled this one yet. As you look down, you see this almost demonic-looking frog face in this tight
Is it
leather.
the stupid shadow thing?
Yes.
Did you see the shadow?
Yes.
It looks like about that silhouette,
Damn it.
and it has this really gnarly-looking, long, jagged dagger. That it's slashing at you with. So you first take 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Uh-huh. Alright. Uh-huh.
9
Yeah.
points of necrotic damage.
Uh-huh.
Neat.
and
It's still rolling.
and 12 points of poison damage.
Jeez.
Don't I have to take a Constitution check on that one?
No.
Damn
And
it!
as the blade goes into you, this black, inky fog suddenly goes. Oh wait, did I draw that in the wrong layer? What layer am I on? Oops, I'm on GM overlay. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, let me get rid of that.
Elena's patient 0.
Delete. Boom. There we go. This black. Wrong tool. Stop. Too many tools.
Suspense is killing me.
On. Selected. You. It's really not that dramatic.
And that's our game this week, folks.
This swirling black darkness fills the area. Elena, you stumble out of it and stumble out of this inky blackness and make it to where you were going to shoot, but it blocks your line of sight on the target you were shooting at.
Can I see the shadow dude that hit me?
You can.
Okay. Damn it, I don't get advantage on him because he took an action. Wait. Yeah, he took an action, didn't he?
Yeah, he took his turn.
He took a reaction, yes.
Oh, then would that count as?
Well, because I have advantage on creatures who have not acted yet.
That counts as
So,
action, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Think so.
Well, I'm gonna shoot the asshole, and I'm gonna. What do I want to do? Now I gotta change my plan all around. We're gonna do Hail of Thorns. We're gonna do it at level 2. But I'm gonna
Whip.
roll to hit. There you go. Let's see. 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Barely.
One, I get 2d10.
Haven't taken a turn in combat yet, so that was a reaction, not a turn.
So I could
Oh, okay.
roll again.
If that's the third level
Yes.
rogue ability, assassinate.
It's not a rogue ability. It's the Unearth, Arcana, Natural Explorer.
Ooh.
Because we changed my ranger.
Okay.
Yeah, made some adjustments to your character.
We did.
I'm Paula.
Hi, Sapala.
Perfect.
That's great.
Well, I got 16
It's like
plus 9.
Plushie with a voice box.
25 damage?
Like a
Yeah. No, not 25.
I'm Sapala.
I'm gonna make one now and send it to you.
Ooh! 10, 16, 17, 19.
Oof.
19 plus 5.
Okay, and have not acted yet, so yeah,
So 24 damage?
Yes, 24 damage.
it's slightly different from assassinate.
Oh, also each character with it, or each creature within a 5-foot range have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Say that again?
Of the target?
Yeah.
Oh, no one is. Yeah, so just him?
Yeah.
That's okay.
You tell us, Cal.
You
24.
tell us.
24.
24 damage, yeah.
No, 24 as his dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. Well, he doesn't have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Just those within range of him.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, he gets hit when I roll my dice. When I roll my d.
No one else took splash damage.
Yeah. It's essentially splash, but thorns.
Gotcha.
Sharp splash.
Yeah.
That's
Sharp.
sketchy.
I'm angry. Also, I have a second attack, and I'm going to use it.
Fair enough.
Paula just thinks y'all need to chill.
He tried to hit me.
23.
You tried to hit Xavier.
What was that?
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 12 damage.
Okay.
Which one is that?
So, is that the end of your turn, Elena?
Hang on. Sorry, I'm reading something. Question.
Answer.
When I did my second hit, was it technically below its hit point maximum?
Technically, any damage done below its hit points is hit point maximum.
Because with the Conclave, I took Colossus Slayer, and it says your tenacity can wear down the most potent foes. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8 damage if it's below its hit point maximum.
Then
And
yes.
You can hold it. Okay.
It's messed
Get
up.
another d8. Sorry. That would be 7 points extra. And I can only do that to that thing once per turn.
Wow.
And then I'm dead. Yeah, then I'm dead.
Done.
Tee
How
hee.
much? Wait. Okay. Just I just want to see how much. 12. Yeah, I'm dead. But go ahead.
Tee.
I did
Okay.
43 hit point. I dealt out 43 damage during that turn. Nobody cares, but it's okay.
Okay.
That's a lot.
So, Oldores. Okay, how much damage did you do on that last one?
What?
How much damage did you do on that last bit there?
In total, I did 43 damage.
All right, I'll just put that then.
But the last hit, although extra.
That's all right. That's all right.
I
That's all right.
did seven.
Eldora, it's your turn.
What is the what is the other Hanusei? What is he?
He looks like he's about ready to strike Vale from behind.
Vale is pretty. She's okay. She can handle herself. I am going to immediately move. All right. I would imagine Oldoris is now aware of this entity.
Yeah. Hang on just 1 second. I just realized that all my information on here is gone.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
All my handouts and characters and thing.
Now Roll20 is messing up. What the F is going on tonight?
What the heck and heck?
What the heck and heck? You have yeehawed your last time, Roll20.
You have yeed your last haw.
Your last ha. God, I really
Something
want some
wicked this way,
Whataburger right
rats.
now. I really want Whataburger all of a sudden.
Yeah, no, go ahead and do your turn. I'm terrified at the moment.
Okay.
Kayla, you wanna go get Whataburger?
Let's see.
You paying?
I have.
I have to get down there.
Oh, you know what? I'm a freaking idiot. Never mind.
Are you done
I love you,
panicking?
Cal.
Yeah, I went to search for a title in the how to make like characters and stuff like that, like how I got the frog token, but I was on the wrong thing and I searched by tag in my notes. So apparently there's no frog in my notes. So it deleted everything that didn't say frog, and I was like, where is everything? What? But the word freaking anyway. Continue.
Gotcha. Okay. So, with my packed weapon, I am. I'm gonna unload on the thing that's in the water there.
Okay.
I have reach with the pole arm, so
All right. Ba, 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 ba.
all right. Let's see. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does not hit.
No.
As you
Okay.
swing through the darkness, it sidesteps, and you lose sight of it for half a moment as it dodges the edge of your blade.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
All right. All right, that's 13 points of damage.
Okay, 13.
And then with my bonus, I'm going to hit it with the butt end of the weapon. And that is a 26 to hit.
26, that'll hit. Barely.
And that is an extra 1 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that last one, I'm kidding. All right.
Yes!
And
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, and I'm going to... I think I'm actually going to stay put.
Okay. So, next up is Sapala. What would you like to do?
She readies a flower.
first.
Well, that's kind of out the window at this point.
Incredible. Flower storm.
Well, I wish I had that ability. That would be awesome.
One day.
I know, right?
Cal, get on it.
I
I'm
will
trying-
absolutely take the spell Firestorm, change it to flower. You guys can
Just-
absolutely rework spells for flavor, by the way. I will totally allow that.
Oh yeah.
Well, but no, I'm just kidding.
When everything flowers.
Still,
Honestly, that would
still
be
does fire
awesome.
damage.
Call flower.
That would be so cool.
Burning
Just a
flowers.
Giant flower.
You know, it would be really ironic if I turned into a giant insect.
Uh.
But I'm not going to do that.
The eaters have would become
Um,
the eaten.
Yeah. Help me. If
This
this
is
would
why.
help me.
You should always get your citizenship badge renewed.
Bullshit what this shit is.
I didn't even want to fight them.
You don't have to.
I know, but at the same time, see, Paula is like super loyal, so she would, but at the same time, she doesn't want to because she's annoyed.
Just grapple him
Ah.
like I did.
Oh, I know what I can do. I didn't even think about this. So, see, Paula is first going to
Question our sanity.
move. She's gonna move, hold on. Yeah, she's gonna move, like, back here.
Okay.
I don't know how to move anything. Okay, and then she is going to hold on.
I just had thought, how did Laura hit that guy from that far away? I'm like, oh wait, he has reach.
Vale, why do you have to be right
Do
here?
it.
Why?
Just do it. I can take it.
No.
She has
Do it.
evasion. She has evasion.
You don't even know what I'm gonna do.
Well, it looks like you're lining up a lightning strike.
That's not what I'm doing, actually.
Is it a flower strike?
I wish. Hold on. What is this again? What would they have to do? Oh, you'll be fine. Okay.
You'll be fine.
It's a deck save.
That's
is.
the second time someone said that about me this round. She'll be fine. Glad everyone's thinking about me.
So I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fight them. I'm just gonna help y'all.
Oh wait, shit.
Would you
But I
roll?
want. Don't do this to me. But I want to. I don't even know how. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make it to where it doesn't hit any past.
I don't think. Yeah.
Huh?
That would be it right there, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Sorry, Vale.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. It's a Dex, so you're fine.
It's next. You'll be fine.
You will. I love you. I promise.
All right. They roll. Ooh, actually, they roll a 19.
Vale dies.
Well, one rolls a 19 and one rolls a 14.
So the one that rolled a 19 passes. The one that rolls a 14 doesn't. But I'm sorry. Hold on.
Oh, good.
Okay, so the one that fails, it's gonna be okay. So it says blue, green, or violet light, but I want to choose pink light.
I'll allow it.
Oh, thank God I passed.
Okay,
So
thank you.
the-
And
so
so,
So Sapala throws this kind of what looks to be like a ball of pink energy, lobbing it over Vale's head. It explodes behind them, sending these. It looks like the very cherry blossoms that are falling behind in Hanagosai Village
Oh my
begin
God.
to cascade, but glowing through the air. One of the Hanagosai side steps to the side, avoiding any of the petals touching him. One that's on the that's down here. Tries to move, but the petals just seem to cling to him, leaving this glowing pink aura around him.
he looks pretty now.
And is that your turn, Sip?
Yeah, she's just gonna kind of watch what happens.
All right. So the one in your grapple is going to attempt to break Vale.
Okay. Don't break Vale.
That'll be a
Oh.
3, so he does not succeed. Yes, Sapala?
I'm just making sure everybody knows how Fairy Fire works.
I believe it gives advantage on attack, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. It basically makes him a great big pink target.
There you go.
But the other one behind you, Vale, is going to attack you. One more
Cool. Serener is going to protect me with warding player.
What's that do?
It gives him disadvantage on this attack.
Oh. Oh, nice. That'll be an 11.
Miss.
All right. And then his
Light.
second attack.
I don't think he has disadvantage on that one.
18.
Miss.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He swipes at you. The first strike bounces off like a to the side, and the second strike seems to just miss entirely. And then Xavier
Yes.
does a 19 hit.
No shield.
Good. As you pop up the shield, actually, yeah, it's technically allowed in the rulebook. You sense this attack coming, and you pop up your shield, and all of a sudden, from behind you in the water, you hear the splash and a boom as the shield gets struck by another one of these deadly blades. It rears back and gets out of the water and begins running past you. Select mode, go to objects and tokens. Begins running in this direction, but as it goes by one last time, it's striking at you one more time for a natural 1. So it misses.
Ah, damn,
However,
it hits. I'm just kidding.
It's gonna run right between Sapala and Eldorez. I assume one of you is going to take an attack of opportunity.
I certainly can.
Or both.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure. Both of you roll your attacks of opportunity. And Elena, I'll let you do one as well, but it's ranged. You're ranged right now, so it's at disadvantage.
All right. Mine's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
20, modded 20.
That'll hit. Sapala, what are you gonna do?
11
Can I,
damage.
can I try and trip it with?
Yeah, well, you can make a contested dexterity check with him.
Uldoris has 14 damage.
Okay.
$17.
That actually succeeded. So I'm gonna skid him to a halt right there.
I
As
did
he
11
falls through
damage.
There,
Wow.
mister.
What was that, Elena?
I did 11
Pick
damage.
on my friends is bad.
He falls down on the ground, looks back. He turns around, panting as he looks up to you, and you hear him in this almost echoey, gurgled, underwater-sounding voice. And he points towards you and clenches his fist. And you watch as the shadows and the darkness that had come from the other one's blade begins to coalesce on the ground, and all of a sudden it just rushes over to you. And you take...
Me?
Yep.
Okay.
You take 25 points of necrotic damage.
What?
It's chill. I was
Oh,
being
wait,
a jerk.
hold on, I missed. I need a dexterity saving throw.
I don't have good decks at this point.
You want to borrow some of mine?
That was the I'm in trouble laugh.
I'm in danger.
Sounded an awful lot like I'm a stinker laugh.
How much?
15?
It's the same.
15?
Yeah,
No, you take 25 points of necrotic damage.
that's okay. I was being a jerk. I deserve it.
All right,
Thank you so much, Kayla.
but we are up to Xavier's turn again.
I feel like I should have been able to do something about that shadow attack.
Oh, wait, the other one didn't go. Hold on, other one didn't go. I'm sorry.
Oh no!
I
Oh
forgot.
no!
So this one is going to run past Uldoris here and attack you.
Me?
Me or Sapal?
Uldoris.
Okay, he immediately takes damage from my shroud.
How much is it again? Or roll it.
I believe in you, Yuli.
But I rolled a 25 to hit.
He
See,
takes
Paul's
8
just a
damage. 8 shadow damage.
Okay. So 25 to hit on his first strike.
Whoa.
So that's going to be...
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Let's see here. 6 slashing damage. 11 necrotic. And 14 poison.
Ouch.
And then he runs past you, still in your 5-foot cube, and is going to strike Xavier.
These dudes need to chill.
And that strike is going to be a 19.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, sucker.
He then run. Oh wait. Oh, and Eldorez, I forgot. And blood. Shadows ooze out of your wound, and then this one jumps into the water and vanishes beneath the waves.
I know a good spot for a lightning bolt.
I do too.
Wait, do I have this spell prepared?
Just saying.
Always.
Ah, shit. I don't.
Somebody who's very tiny probably does.
Or, anyone who's played Pokemon.
Okay, so Xavier's turn.
Pokemon.
All right. I just look over. Huh. Interesting. Then I'll take.
That's neat.
What? I couldn't react. I used my reaction. I will just strike the frog in front of me, the bright pink frog.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, my prisoner?
I'll use my 2 bright pink dice.
My prisoner?
I feel so loved right now.
That
He's a captain.
That's a 26.
Why do you
that'll
feel
hit.
so loved right now, Caleb?
Did you roll with advantage?
I did.
Because he's going with my pink theme.
Oh.
If I could do all pink D, well, sorry, I was casting the green flame blade.
Also, Mackenzie's favorite color is pink.
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. You saw Nico's dice box, right?
No,
Only pink dice.
I love that name.
That's great.
Nikomimi desu.
Yeah.
Okay, so he takes that's 10 psychic damage
Okay.
with an additional 14 fire.
Okay.
Side up.
You take your blade and you jam it up under the metallic plates in his side, the plating moving up like scale mail as you jam it in that black or that greenish red blood coating your hand.
I mean, it's all psychic damage. It doesn't actually cut anything.
But he's covered in blood.
But my heart.
Just go with it.
Sure, we'll just go with it.
So you guys all got really quiet and nobody moved on their cameras. I'm like, did my
Psychic
computer
damage.
froze?
I'm just trying to understand the science of a knife that does brain damage.
It's an illusion.
It's spoopy.
Right, but you're still stabbing them.
It
with
makes them think I'm striking them.
Stabby
Anyway,
McStabberson.
He's a wizard, so it doesn't actually hurt, but they think it does.
continue your turn.
Voldemort.
I mean, I guess I'll just move right here.
Oh,
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Vale, your turn.
Well, I would like to continue disarming this person.
All right, dexterity check.
Phase 2.
Gosh darn it, I roll like crap.
Oh.
I don't even think you need to. As long as you don't get a 1.
Good, it's not a 1.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Oh. 18.
Yeah. So as he's standing there, he kind of goes and turns, trying to wrestle the blade out to strike toward Xavier as he walks away. You twist the blade in his hand and wrench it from his grasp in a deft display of dexterity. Excuse me.
I want to
Smack it with it.
to his throat and look at the other one and say, call them off or he dies. He can't understand me, but
It's worth a try.
I think hopefully he understands what this means a little better than we understood what he meant,
Let's hope they understand what pointing the sword at the throat means.
right?
After
A
it's
finger
been
across the throat means death.
blasted with magic missiles.
Okay, Elena, your turn.
Uh,
I mean, he can't do anything not on his turn.
Well, I was just doing like intimidation check or something.
Sure, make an intimidation check. Yeah.
Okay.
well, I'm still upset at this dude. You know, yes.
15.
I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
Killed a T-Rex this morning. I'm not intimidating.
You have advantage because he's prone.
Ooh, I do. Okay.
Sapala tripped him.
That's the opposite with ranged attacks.
Yeah, I just wanted to embarrass him.
She's not ranged. She pulled out her sword.
Oh, okay. My bad.
21.
That'll hit.
I'll apply D6. That's 5 damage on the first hit.
How much?
5. Wait, yeah.
Woo!
And then I'm gonna add Colossus Slayer to this one.
Don't you have to be? Doesn't it have to be bigger than you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't say anything about size.
That's the scary part.
17, 18, 19, 20.
Size doesn't matter.
It's true.
26
Told
on that
you.
one.
That'll hit.
Huh?
13 damage on that one.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. So that will bring us to Oldores' turn.
I just want to put it on record that I did suggest sneaking in. And he's going to pull his hood back and let the shadows kind of coalesce around his form. And he is going to Eldritch Blast. Let's see.
Eldritch Blast.
I am only seeing one of those shadowy dudes on the board. The other one jumped in the water and vanished, you said?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Yeah, no. That's
No idea where he went.
Immense drop.
He almost didn't even seem to break the water's surface when he dove in. It was almost like a perfect dive that barely caused ripples.
all right. So yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the guy that's between Sapala and
Okay.
Hey,
Does he get,
my boy.
does he
my
get
boy,
disadvantage on Eldritch Blast for him being prone?
Oh, he's on the ground?
He's on the ground, but there's also a 5 foot cube of sheer darkness between the two of you.
That's awkward.
I tripped
it's not
him
like you
because I was
can't
taking
move.
butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's prone, technically I would.
Are you going to step around the shadow too?
Oh man, I don't know now. I didn't take that into account.
Could hold till he gets up.
I'm trying to stay away from the water's edge.
Well, I'm screwed then.
Yeah.
Could hold till the next one pops out.
What did I miss?
You died.
You died.
Makes sense, yeah. Okay, I'm ready to roll another character.
You can
Have
play
one
as
plan.
Dana now.
That
That
puts a hex on everything.
Disadvantage for you. Disadvantage for your cow.
Yeah. Yes.
Did you get my message?
Did I get your message?
would be no.
Oh.
I'm drawing a bigger one right now.
I'm gonna. I hate myself right now. I haven't been utilizing one of my invocations. Shoot.
Power word kill.
I keep forgetting about it. No. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll make sure I do it next time. Sure, I'm gonna. I'm still gonna be at disadvantage. Oh, well, I said I was gonna do it. So yeah, I'm gonna move. Do I have line of sight on him from here?
Yeah.
Okay, and I guess it's gonna be at disadvantage.
All right. Roll to hit.
That really sucks because the first roll was a net 20.
Ooh.
At disadvantage, Eldritch Blast. 22.
That'll hit.
All right, and I will roll for my other one. I guarantee that misses. That was 14 misses, right?
It does.
All right, so just the first one hits.
The first one hits, the other one impacts in the mud, covering Elena in a spray of dirt.
And that's 10 damage. No, wait. Yeah, 10 damage.
Okay. That'll bring us to Sapala's turn.
Oh, heck.
Real quick, everyone, Lola says hello
Hello, Lola.
before she decides she doesn't want any more pets.
Hello, Lola.
Hola. Hola.
Hola, hola, Lola.
Hola, Lola. Hola, Lola.
Get him.
Call lightning.
We can take it.
We can take it.
I don't want
We're practically God.
Yeah. We're gods.
Why would you
Okay.
even tempt that shit?
Right? Like, the number of
Okay.
times she tries to use gust as like a windstorm hurts me.
And it's just a little gentle
Are you
breeze.
sure? Are you sure it'd be okay if I did call lightning?
Sure.
Do it.
Hit the spot right behind Vale, because she has evasion, I don't.
Just do what you're gonna do.
Yeah, do what you do.
Well,
Sit here grappling with
I
a
didn't-
frog.
Call flower, and just a giant flower pops out of the
All right,
That would be really cool.
I will rework spells to a point.
ground.
Conjure woodland flowers.
Mm.
My mind is
Conjure wildflowers.
Yeah, my mind is racing with imagery right now.
Oh yeah.
Same.
The deck of many flowers.
You see like these little flowers yank their roots out of the ground and
I love it. Oh my!
Power
Please,
word flower.
Screaming and running circles around Sapala.
I want it.
She ever use spirit guardians? They'll just be little flowers.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna use flame blade
On Doris.
and no.
What?
I would never hurt Yuli.
Well, but you shoot lightning at me.
That is very
No, I'm
sweet.
gonna use flame blade.
She'd also
And
hurt me. Fail, don't worry.
Yeah, but that's
I will hurt you again if y'all keep talking about it. Okay. I'm going to attack the one that's like diagonal from me,
So, this one?
Mr. Creepy Dude that I
This
tripped.
one?
Cal.
Calcifer.
I'm here.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, you're attacking the guy on the ground.
Yeah. Okay. The flame blade.
Notice me.
Witness.
Well, I wasn't getting any feedback, and it was freaking me out.
Sorry, I was concentrating.
All right.
Right.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, Ashley.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm like so excited. I don't even know. Hold on.
She is our
I don't even remember how. I don't even remember how to.
20?
I did.
Oh!
Woo!
Double the dice. So roll your hit damage. Your damage dice.
Okay. I got too excited and I forgot what I was doing. I'm sorry.
Flame blade.
She forgot how to D&D. It's chill. Those nat 20s
Okay.
do things to you. Pretty kitty.
13.
Did you double the dice? Is that what you
Oh.
rolled, or did you double it? So
Huh?
26. Is 13 the number
What-
that you rolled? Your damage is 13 the damage that you rolled.
Yeah.
Okay, then double that number.
Why?
Because
you
you got a
rolled
natural
you
20.
critical.
do when you roll a d20. Roll a-
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, then yeah.
then okay, so you got 26, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Is
what
this
you
your
get for
first-
giving me 25.
So you come over and you slash. Blade seems to cut an artery, and you see this greenish red arterial spray blacken the mud around. Is that the end of your turn, Sapala?
Yeah. I'll hang out with Yuli.
So, in that case, on his turn,
Yay.
he's going to turn away from you and jump into the water here.
Chicken!
Are you going to take your attack of opportunity as you run by?
Yeah, I am.
Wait,
Okay.
do we both get to take an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I technically do too.
Yeah, Eldoris gets it too because his range is 10 feet.
Reach!
Okay.
And he doesn't make it to the water.
Right. 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
25 to hit.
That'll hit.
I forgot how to do it.
Damage. Roll a d20.
Oh, I know that.
Don't you still have Flame Blade out?
12
Yeah.
damage from me.
You can use Flame Blade again, can't you?
Real quick, as a
Mhm.
note, Flame Blade is concentration, and so is Fairy Fire.
Okay, so the fairy fire dropped.
Sorry.
So then you would just roll to hit like you did on the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. 19 plus.
That'll hit.
Okay. All right. Cool. Nine.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
Ooh. Can we all just attack at the same time?
He goes to stand up, and Elena, you slash him in the back with the sword. He stumbles forward. Eldora, as you break Sapala's head, catching him in the shoulder, and he comes down onto a knee, and you see him break free of your scythe and actually tears into his shoulder blade, causing this long gash down his entire back. He runs past Sapala, and as he gets past you, Sapala, you reach out, grab him, and shove your knife into the center of his spine, and you just hear this.
Ooh.
I
And
don't
he
know
falls.
if I would be that violent.
You
And he
do
fa-
that.
and he falls down, his face looking upward. You now see up close this he's completely covered skin head to toe in this almost rubber like suit with these red crystalline lenses over his eyes.
What the fudge did we just face?
I'm sure it's
Um,
fine.
Okay, so the other one is going to go now.
The other one.
Wait, there's two of them?
Yeah, one of them jumped back in the water previously.
Take a hit.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that one.
So this one is going to attack Elena twice.
Cast.
I was really scared it was going to be me, so.
17 to hit.
Actually, that means. Can I shield? Oh, wait, yeah, I have my shield gem.
You can use your shield gem.
I use it.
You turn around, hearing the water splash behind you, and boom! And then he's going to strike again. 19.
can only use the shield once, can't I?
Yep.
Wasn't shield last for a bit?
It lasts until your next turn.
Oh.
Until the end of your next turn.
So it meets.
It makes so that still hits then.
Oh.
All right. So you take, as it slashes through your shield, 7 points of slashing damage, 11 points of necrotic damage,
11 points of necrotic damage.
and 5 points of poison damage. Wow, that was a really bad roll.
Ow.
And let's see here.
Guys, on like a scale of like 0 to 84, I'm at 32.
So you're good.
Wait,
And
is this black box still here?
Yep, that one is still there.
Okay. Oh, so this is the dude. He like blends in with the terrain. It's
And-
this here.
And as the I'm trying to decide what I should have him do. Yeah, and he oops, wrong tool. Disappears beneath the surface of the water. And it's the Hanyo Sai's turn. So the one that you intimidated actually does kind of back away slightly.
Hey.
And you're currently grappling the other one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we'll let that be Xavier's turn then. Oh wait, no, I didn't do his grapple. I'm gonna see if we can break your grapple check there. 14.
It's contested, right?
Yep, 14 strength. 14
He
extra
gets
strength.
athletics or acrobatics versus my athletics, right?
Yes.
11.
11. He wrenches himself free, and I guess he's gonna. You have his
Got
sword.
your sword.
You have his sword.
But that guy backed away from me?
Yeah.
Oh.
I told you he backed. You can certainly try. Although I thought you were trying to get him to surrender.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, go
you're right.
So the one that you were on, however, is he's gonna turn and run toward the village. Or no, he's gonna run.
Big mistake.
Actually, you know what? He's gonna make a really big mistake. He's gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna start running like this way.
That's a big mistake.
30. There we go. So that'll be attack from Vale and Xavier and Oldoras and Sapala.
No, I've already taken my reaction this
Oh
round.
yes.
Does he,
So Sapala.
Eldoris, does he take anything for going through your aura? Or is that?
I don't know. It depends. Is it when they?
It's at your will, so I'm going to say it's on your turn.
I'm not gonna hit him.
No, it's been my turn since last. Yeah, No, I'm gonna the hand. I quickly flick the wand. The giant purple hand appears above him and tries to grapple him.
Okay.
Rip.
Ooh, 20.
Oh, shit. All right.
Grapple harder.
Big B's hand.
A little slippery.
hand!
Yeah.
I have to look at the actual spell. I think it gets something if it's a small, because it's a large. Bigby's hand is counted as large, so I think it gets something for grasping hand.
Grasping flower.
Is medium or small? I have advantage on the check.
It is medium. I mean, it's a very large medium, but it's still considered medium.
Well, that's a natural 14 plus 8. 22.
Oh, you beat him.
So he is stuck. He'll probably be stuck right here, since that's when he leaves my range. So the hand grapples him.
Okay. He goes and runs forward, and the hand grapples him. He kind of tries to squeeze through the fingers like a frog usually does when you pick him up. and the hand ends up grabbing him by the legs and lifting him upside down into the air. Elena, it is your turn.
All right. Oh, wait, did the other dude disappear on me? Sorry.
Yep, he went right back into the water right next to you.
Gosh, dang it!
Go for it.
And I can't do a check to see if I can see him in the water.
You can try.
Fun run road to another road. Probably gonna fail this. That's an 18.
You have no idea.
Okay. Does that count as my action or?
No, I'll take that as a free action. You're just kind of looking around.
I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna shoot this guy. And I'm gonna Hunter's Mark him.
Okay.
That's a 19 to hit.
As he's grasped by the hand and upside down, you shoot your arrow at him, and he takes his arm and actually deflects the arrow to the side.
Okay. Gotta hit him again.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, does parry actually have to have a weapon?
Oh.
I don't know. They're your
Yes.
characters.
Yes.
Parry the
Yeah.
button.
Actually, yeah. So never mind. I'll say that does hit because he can't parry if he does it with a sword.
Okay. 19.
19
No,
damage.
sorry. Okay. No, 18 damage.
Okay.
And then 21 to hit on the
No.
second, and I'm also going to use Colossus.
It's actual hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
It's very nice.
Get that extra 1d8 each turn. 17 damage.
You fire your last arrow, and he tries to wiggle out of the way, and you watch as it sinks right into his throat where Xavier had perforated it, and you just hear this sickening and he falls limp in Bigby's hand.
That's why I didn't attack him.
Just a hand.
It's like a cat just. Why did it stop moving?
He don't move no more.
You don't move.
I hugged him too tight.
Guys, stop. Like, that's a really sad book. I don't know if y'all know what you're referencing, but it's super sad. It's not.
I wasn't referencing a book.
I may have been.
Have you need to read Of Mice and Men. It's
No, you don't
sad,
need
but
to
it's-
read it. You don't need to.
Anyway, so is that the end of your turn, Elena?
Yes. Sad.
Eldorez, it is your turn.
Can I see anything living other than us?
Yeah. There's the other bullywog that has not been touched yet this entire fight. Who is currently backing away from Vale. And just watch his friend die.
Eldorus looks to those around him, kind of looking for a cue as to what he should do, i.e. pursue or not.
Apparently no one gives you a cue.
Okay.
Oh, it wasn't my turn.
What?
I'll get it for you. You all kind of look around at Perez as he kind of looks to you like, what should I do?
Just let him go.
All right, then Eldorus will stand down and
Okay.
yeah, you know what?
Eldorus-
I was just gonna say the only other thing I would do is make another check to see if I can see anything in the water
Perception check.
approaching. Natural 1.
You're in a rainforest.
What?
No effing way.
I know. It's crazy.
Oh, I mean, really?
Heck.
Have you
Sap-
seen it?
Sapala, it is your turn.
All right. So there's only that one dude.
There's the one dude and another. The assassin disappeared beneath the water.
Uh,
The one that had attacked Elena.
um. I guess. Can I? No. Why am I asking that? I want to check to see if anybody's like watching what's going on right now.
Make
or
a
if we
perception
can
check.
see anybody.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Sorry. That's a 1.
Nope, you have no idea.
We're one, buddy.
Yeah. See, Paula and Yuli, best friends forever.
No one tell Glaive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
I can have
telling.
more than one. I can have more than one best friend.
So now what?
Are you standing down, Sapala?
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Okay.
kind of wait to see what happens, I guess.
So, at the end of your turn, this Hanyosai turns tail and begins 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 50,
Peace.
55, 60. Starts peacing out.
That's pretty
As
quick.
you run speed of 30 plus a dash.
Never mind.
As he runs in this direction and your eyes travel over that way, you all watching him run, you see suddenly out of the water
A T-Rex.
I was waiting for it.
pops out this guy. He points towards you, Elaine, and you see his hand turn over
No,
and
I
his
don't like this.
fist clench. And you glance over your shoulder and you see those two black swirling mists
This is
begin
fun.
to come towards you on the ground. I need you to make a dexterity.
Oh, that's fine. I got this. I can do those.
I can do those.
I can do
Do
those.
those.
Do those.
Do those.
Doodle.
Dexterity saving, correct?
Yeah.
27.
Ooh.
Okay. You
Pretty
take half damage.
Damn it.
You take 21 points of necrotic damage.
Fudge.
As
That's not half.
that is halved.
That's from both.
That's from both.
That's that.
God. Okay. All right.
Um,
Yeah, it's totally fine. It's whatever. I'm not in pain.
That's
And
a
that-
25. Chill out.
And that was his bonus action.
This is
I have
bonus
11
action.
hit points.
And you just hear this. You suddenly hear this pitch just scream like a frog that you've make those horrible sounds. It begins to barrel toward you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, And it's going-
Legolas,
and he's going to attack you.
bring
Oh.
him down.
First attack is a natural 1. He completely misses, swinging
Three.
wide. Second attack is another fucking 1.
Are you serious?
It wasn't me.
Are
It
you
wasn't
kidding
me.
me right now? So that's everything he had, actually.
I know, like, you're super angry that you got 2 natural ones, but I'm super thankful.
I'm a
So I
little
feel-
bit. I'm a little bit angry. I'm a little bit angry.
That's how I feel when I try and
Little
attack Elena.
Lightly
Little-
salted.
Little salted. So that puts us up to Xavier's turn.
Lightly salted.
Elena, what health are you at right now?
Sea
I'm
salt.
at 11.
Oh, he would have killed you.
Alright.
Yeah, I
As a
know.
bonus action,
That's why I was super
the
thankful.
hand moves in.
Oh no. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is it a dexterity?
Oh well, I haven't done anything yet.
Oh,
But-
okay.
It's gonna be Bigby's clenched fist This is the name of the ability, but it's gonna be like that. I've played Smash Bros. It's the Master Hand when it just smacks the ground really hard.
Oh, okay.
It's just gonna do that.
I don't get a save?
No, it's an attack.
All right, gotcha. All right, roll to hit.
Natural 16 plus 8.
Yeah, that'll hit. Elena, you're so lucky you saved because that was 40 points necrotic damage.
Did you roll the damage anyway?
God.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Yeah, I would have went down.
Just trying to make.
And we don't
Okay,
have
48.
right
Just make
now.
sure I had the correct amount.
Well, we have Veil, but I don't know if Veil counts yet.
Nope.
11, 13. 18 points of force damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to
I hit him so bad right now.
come over here and using my action. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to reach out and cast Life Transference on Elena. So, what's that again? It's. Okay. Another 48.
AKA, I got you, boo.
Okay. Oh, wow. Almost rolled max on all the die. That's
Ooh,
great for you.
I got you, boo.
That's great for me. Or
Sorry
not-
about-
that's
I
great
got
for you, but
myself.
not for me. Oh, I'm rolling a lot of 27s tonight, apparently. So I take 27 points of necrotic damage, but you heal 54 points.
Don't be such a baby.
I got you, boo.
Necromancy, gotta love it.
Not
Do you?
really.
All right. Is that your end of your turn, Xavier?
Yeah, you just see me go, and the black the blackness encroaches in my veins on my neck.
It's like my least favorite spell.
I'm sorry, did I just holding your beard?
All
Ah!
right.
Got him.
Vale, you're up.
Oh,
Oh.
I guess I should make a con save on that to make a concentration.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Con save.
so half of 27 is 14.
Yeah.
All right, I have advantage on this because of Wordcaster. Oh no, Big B's gone. Or a 5 and a 9.
I cannot believe I rolled 2 ones in a row still.
Wait, no.
Big B just gives
Don't you have plus 5?
just gives the wave like this. What?
Don't you have plus 5?
I have plus 4.
Don't you have a 20 con? Oh, you have an 18.
I have an
con.
18 con, but I don't have a proficiency in saves.
I need to put this die in the
Never mind.
jail.
I thought you had a 20.
No,
Nope,
keep using
not yet.
that die, Cal.
No, I
Off
wanted to
by
kill you.
1.
I wanted to knock you out.
Why?
Dude,
Hey,
just slip me 20 gold.
So Lena, you're now at 65.
Oh, I'm at 64 points.
You were at 11, right?
Yeah,
You healed 54.
you hit me 54. Oh, yeah.
Let's fight over 1 hit point, guys.
Vale, your turn.
Uh,
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Get him!
alright, well, this guy's still a problem, I suppose.
Hi, Vale.
Oh, buddy. This katana here.
I wanted to take him out.
How does a katana work?
You don't have proficient. You're not proficient in it.
It's not a monk weapon, yes?
It is not.
Or no? Okay.
Nope.
Is it
a
finesse?
simple weapon?
It is not.
I don't think it's a simple weapon.
It's not. It's definitely not simple.
It's a martial
Uh,
weapon.
It's
a
what, like a reskin of a rapier? Or...
it's a reskin
No.
of a longsword right now, actually, in my book.
Oh, shit.
I could use it.
So,
It's
wait,
a
what
samurai.
was the answer to finesse?
No, it's not finesse.
It's not finesse. Oh, no.
You are not proficient with a katana at the moment. You would have to train with it.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Fine.
I mean, you can still use it. You just won't get your proficiency bonus.
No, that just wouldn't go well. I'd much better come up and whacking him with my stick.
Vale's gotta use everything to his advantage. Because he rolls terrible.
Her.
Her.
Her. Sorry.
Some people.
Excuse yourself.
It's 2019. If you identify.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with my stick.
Okay, roll to hit.
Whack.
Wacky whack.
Oh Jesus.
Should have rolled with a katana.
Oh no, I feel bad for him.
I wanted to take him out so bad.
Does a 30
Oh
hit?
well.
Barely.
Okay. Whew. It's close. Second attack. 15?
Does not hit.
Alright. I will roll the damage for staff. 16 bludgeoning damage. And... yeah, just because this guy needs to go away. I will spend a key point for Flurry of Blows.
Okie dokie.
Two more
Bye-bye.
unarmed attacks.
Blow those flurries.
A lot. Slightly less. Oh, quite a bit less. 20 and 16.
16 does not hit.
Okay. Nah. 7 more bludgeoning.
How do you want to do this?
Honestly, I want to just knock him out.
Oh, okay. So you bring the staff crashing down on his head, and it sends a sickening crunch. And one of the red crystalline eyepieces that are in his goggle kind of loosens and pops out onto the ground. You just see this bloodshot, large, almost iris-less eye on the inside kind of roll back into the head, and it just into the mud. But still breathing.
Okay.
Uh,
We done here?
Are we not going to get rid of it, or are we just going to leave it alive?
I figure showing a bit of mercy could help us in the future.
Or it could come bite us in the ass.
what weapons? What do they have on them?
Are you going to search the bodies?
Yeah.
Oh, well, of course.
I'll search,
I mean,
I'll search the body of the dead ninja guy.
that's
Alright.
not included in mercy.
So what you find as you're going through is a set of crystal-like goggles with red lenses in them. And as you hold them up to your eye, all the light that is around you suddenly becomes blinding, and all the shade beneath the trees in areas that were dark seem as bright as day.
Interesting.
Xavier!
These
Dark vision gog.
they're dark vision goggles or gems of dark seeing.
Ooh. I want them daggers.
The daggers, as you pick them up, crumble into shadow as you pick them up. But they appear to be wearing some form of leather-like wetsuit that is completely waterproof.
No.
They got any gold or anything?
Are you going to roll an investigation check from
Yeah.
the outside? All right, roll an investigation check. And the other one's wearing very samurai-like armor. If anyone wants a kit change,
Did he have any other weapons, but other than the katana?
he did not actually.
20.
I take
Dirty
the
20.
I take the sheath. Here, Vale. You took it from him first.
Thank goodness.
I'm guessing the samurai armor would be too big for Cipollin, right?
You could find parts of it. The pauldron, probably some of the boot armor.
Apology
I
being
can't
a
wear it.
pesky.
I can't wear it anyway. It was more of a joke.
Okay. On the
Dirty.
you're searching you're searching the ninja or the samurai?
Oh, the ninja.
The ninja, you find strangely almost next to nothing. There is no supplies, no food, no other weapons or anything on the inside of the pouches. However, you do find a small pouch on the inside that is full of a you find a small leather pouch.
Can I look inside of the small leather pouch?
Yeah, as you open it up, you see a powder on the inside, a very fine white powder.
Taking drugs.
I take that.
So,
Do you
I'm
spice?
joking.
These rays. So I don't know what's just wrong
And
with
then
me.
I kick it.
That's messed up, dude.
So I don't know what's wrong with me. I just know if I just spell Google a lot. But I tried to type goggles of dark vision, but put Google of dark vision.
Um,
It's
It is
called
the-
incognito mode.
and yeah, that's all you find on the ninja. Is anyone searching the other guy?
I'll do
Oh,
it.
All right, roll an investigation.
I will help.
So advantage.
I will keep an eye out.
Ooh,
I'll
Okay,
join
okay.
you on
Everyone else is looting bodies.
We're terrible people, guys.
22.
What do you mean we?
22. On his body, you find
What
50,
did I do?
50 copper pieces, 2 silver,
I really wanted that dagger.
and you find around his neck on a kind of silk ribbon, a green clay medallion.
That's the year one, right?
No,
I could use this to my advantage.
that is a 1 month citizenship.
Oh, right.
Or I
Hey.
could be a good person.
And
Is that all I find?
Yeah, that's all you find.
Sweet, we got their bling.
finally
I
got
could-
you. What are you
could
gonna do
be-
with it?
A bad person, or I could be a good person in the situation.
I don't understand. I'm confused by your dilemma.
If I take the medallion, then I can use that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I'd feel really bad.
Why?
He's not going to use it.
Yes, I know, but I don't think C. Paula would take it. She just gives it to someone else.
Oh, I
I
suppose.
give it to Vale.
Oh. Thanks.
So are we going to continue then?
Vale, you were keeping lookout, right?
I joined her.
Perceptions.
Here comes the one.
Here comes the one.
Nope, it's not a one. It's a two.
Yo, Torres.
With the
I'm the worst lookout.
Yo, Torres.
Dirty 20.
All right.
9.
As Vale is preoccupied
Yo,
looking at
Torres.
this beautiful scenery,
Sorry.
Yo, Torres.
I'm waiting for the DM to.
it's okay. Go ahead. I'm waiting for you.
I was just gonna tell you, Doris, that he could have the money.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
No problem. So as Vale's looking out over the scenery, Xavier, you are actually watching the road. You see a smaller bullywog-looking individual. One of the only other people you've seen. The rest of the city seems to have been going about its business while this battle was going down and not caring. You see an elderly-looking bullywog approaching with a long cane, kind of a grass cape over his shoulders, and very long Fu Manchu-style mustache coming down his face, walking down the path in your direction.
Oh.
Just do the whole like tap Vale on
Huh?
the bicep. Just say, hey, look.
Huh?
Hey, look. Just don't make it too obvious.
I scared Edgar.
Don't scare your cat.
Oh,
We're looking at an elderly frog.
Oh. Alright, I will dust myself off real quick.
Wipe the blood off your face.
No blood on my face.
On your fist, maybe.
Well, it's just kind of perpetually there, I think.
I'm just gonna shout out. Do you speak common?
Do you speak a bullywog?
Nope.
Nope.
Unfortunately, no. Not yet.
Hopefully.
I do not speak a common, and you do not speak bullywog.
What's he speaking right now?
Ooh. you're speaking common right now.
I have the tongue of the sun and the moon. That is why we can converse.
Okay, and that is what?
When you have reached a level of enlightenment, my key allows me to communicate with you and you to me.
I walk up to them. And
Okay.
who are you?
I am Masuta, leader of this village.
Picking Masuda.
I have been waiting for you for a long time. I see you have already made friends.
Yeah, friends.
That's what you call that.
This will not be good when the rest of the Hon Yosai are
We had a bit of a miscommunication.
indeed. I'm used to that with you.
He's got
What do you
you.
say?
I'm used to that with you.
He's got you there, Val.
Some of us don't do well when we're told to do things.
You will all follow me to the temple.
All right, lead the way then.
He turns and begins slowly walking back up the long hill that leads to the temple, and that is where you guys need a break, or do you want to keep going?
I can keep going.
All right.
I wouldn't mind a break.
Break time it is. Quick break.
All right.
Picking Masuda.
All right.
I'm
We'll
so
be back
excited.
in 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes it is.
All right.
physically.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Spoiler alert!
All right, for a movie that came out like a year ago. All right, so hi, welcome back to Alignment Shift. We just finished a very long battle in which they met ninjas, found out that darkness hurts a lot, and have finally met the great, the powerful, the mysterious Masuda. So as he leads
sounds
you,
like a ibuprofen or something. Sounds like a pain medication.
ask your doctor if Masuda is right for you.
It's more of a pain infliction.
So,
You did it so well.
as he turns and leads you past the palisade into Hanyosai, or not Hanyosai, I keep doing that. Keru proper. You see now this sprawling city with a very rich, vibrant culture around it. You see people going about their lives, and whereas opposed to Hanyosai, which had signs of oppression, people working hard but oppressed by the military presence, you see almost no armed guards in the city. You see no necklaces with people with citizenship. You see no beggars or trash in the streets. You see a bustling metropolis of artisans and craftsmen creating statues and beaded tapestries that are 20 feet long and 10 feet high. As you go through the streets, you see large silk bolts that you have seen before in Singorn that would sell for thousands of gold pieces on display in this marketplace. The smell of food wafts over the air, some of it familiar, like the I lost the word. Ushi?
Uji.
The smell of uji, but even more fragrances of fruits.
It's our version of Uktoa.
Fruits and fish and smells waft over. You see smaller bullywog, what you assume to be children, with these kind of stubby tails coming out the back of their clothing. They're running through the streets, playing some game with hoops and sticks.
Be strong, Kayla.
I want one.
Well, if you are looking for bullywog to make tadpoles with,
That's a child, Sapala. You can't just buy one.
You can roll a perception check to find a brothel or single bullywog.
God.
Okay, I'm kidding.
Okay, think of it this way, Sapala. You can turn into one.
What?
It's technically a beast.
It technically is.
It's kind of not.
Oh well, it's a beast for polymorph. She can turn into.
Anyway, so as you make your way through the city, you also pass a large number of monk-like bullywog with long flowing robes, and Masuda's very similar Manchu style mustache, and he gives them all a brief nod, and all of them seem to bow to him as walking through the streets. Eventually you come to the foot of the stairs that lead up toward the temple that is nestled into the cliffside. Two large dragon statues sit at the base of this stairway with very pronounced long horns off the top of their head that almost seem to mirror the same horns that are on all the tiefling statues that you've seen in this area as well, but on a dragon. He leads you up and up and up, and you now get a view of the entire city from above, and you can just see this is what the free city means. This is what Hanyosai is trying to conquer and take, and this is what Masuda is fighting so hard to keep out of his son's hands. So, as you come up to the top, there's a very square structure with rice paper windows on the outside walls, framed in beautiful dark mahogany wood framings along the side. And as you come up, he slides the door open, and inside you now see where your visions have been taking place, Vale. This large open chamber with this blank wall with statue on the back side. a simple cot set up, and across from it on the side of the wall, a very simple kind of cooking area. And recessed in the center of the floor in the room, you see a perfectly smooth as glass sand pit. That's about 10 feet by 10 feet in the very center of. And Masuta walks in and closes the door behind you all. And he gives you a bow.
It's like a Masuda.
I will bow back.
He's
Is this
so
him? That's not
excited.
him, is it?
That is him.
That is him?
That
Oh
is him.
my god. He's
So
a jade statue.
We got the Green Man group over here.
Oh god.
look, he's a frog. I wanted to make sure people were.
Look, monks are great percussionists, okay?
So, you have finally met me, but you have not said much.
Sapala gives him a flower.
This is Sapala.
Actions do speak louder than words.
You create a life, Cipolla.
Yeah.
He gingerly takes the flower from your hand.
Not of the same fragrance as the ones that grow in the wild, but impressive.
Thank you.
Oh, here.
Sapala gives him a hug.
She likes to hug.
Oh,
She's enthusiastic.
The hand kind of pats you uncomfortably on the back a little bit.
I am already regretting this meeting.
Aren't we all?
No. We're not. Shade Lord. Sit down.
Shade Lord!
That's my new title.
Do you need to wait outside?
Lady Alayla of the First House of Whitestone.
Shade Lord.
If you please, the fate of my village rests on this conversation. My sleep has been interrupted many times by this spirit.
Yeah.
So why have you now come before me?
We. Jesus Christ.
Wasn't
Did you just calm down?
this meeting set up beforehand?
It was.
I
We-
want to hear the words now.
We stopped in Hanyosai on our way here. We met with your son.
Ugh.
As I'm sure you know already, he wishes to integrate this village into his empire. And he asked that we recover the other half of a tablet that he had in his throne room.
The other half that he tried to destroy.
What was on the other half?
He gestures behind him, and you see another statue, similar to the ones that were in Honyosai, but smaller. But leaning up against the statue at the base, you see half of a tablet. This kind of nonchalantly set among other relics that are positioned on the back of the room with the pillows and things.
May I inspect it?
If you must, it is the last of the things we have kept from you.
I have a couple theories or plans that I hope could resolve things peacefully.
By all means, then.
I will go inspect the tablet.
All right. Do you read Infernal?
Uh,
I do.
yes. Yes.
Okay.
Think most
So
of
what
us
you, if you read the first tablet, you don't see what was on the first tablet, but
Right.
only the parts that were missing. So what you
Uh,
see,
do.
what you see-
Real quick. I gotta look at the tablet when we were in Hanyo-sai, correct?
I think so.
it was
Yes.
read to us as well.
Oh yeah, it was red. Yeah.
So, from memory, I'm gonna come up to the veil as well. I'm using my minor conjuration and make the second half.
Okay. So reading the full code together, then, what you see is
Take notes.
the code of the forge. A blade starts as crude iron. It is the forge that changes it to be pure. It is the forge to make it be pure. You must hone yourself. I'm sorry, I'm reading my notes poorly.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, is that in there? Is that part of their language?
Absolutely. Anyway, all right.
Just take
I'm
16
sorry.
shots and spin around.
A leader is forged in the fires of passion. On the actual tablet, it says, but quenched in the oil of temperance. From Xavier's illusion, a leader is strengthened by the hammer of law. And on the real tablet, but if one is not tempered by compassion, he will be brittle. A leader must be swift to strike, but only after mercy has stayed your blade.
Oh my god.
A leader is best tested in battle, but their true position is to safeguard peace. A leader is sharpened at the grindstone of discipline, but must be sheathed in the scabbard of wisdom. With these virtues may you rule for 1,000 years.
Alright, I got most of that.
Can you put it in the Discord or the chat?
I can't.
Thanks.
I'm so excited.
Alright,
This is
We're
gonna
here.
take-
We're finally
This is gonna
here.
take- This is going to take me a while to type.
Deal
that's
later.
fine. Yeah,
I'll do it
it.
later.
You don't have to
Post
do it
coming
right
later.
now.
Post coming later.
This is good. This is about what I expected.
This
I'm
is what
so
my
happy.
son seeks to destroy.
Right.
Well,
He
thanks,
took
Dave.
what laws he wanted to usurp the throne, and destroyed the rest.
That's about
I
what
managed to
expected.
save this.
Well, thanks to my photographic memory, I have both halves in my mind.
Xavier's the new leader. No.
Oh,
One of my theories is potentially making a copy, a recreation of it. Somehow convincing him to adhere to the full text.
You
Though,
would never do it. You realize my son was raised here in Keru village. We have already taught him these principles. He took the ones he wanted.
would the people he rules over follow these principles? Were they to know?
They would need a strong leader to convince them.
I led a heckin' revolt.
Well, hold on.
You'll
Easy.
notice.
Easy. Would the leader need to be a bullywog?
That, spirit, I assume is why you are here.
Ooh. Feel this is the level of leadership
What?
questions.
Wait. What?
Vale, he's asking if you are the one seeking to be the leader.
Oh, no, not at all.
Good.
Why not?
I would hate to bend my knee to you.
That is very wise.
He just wants dope-ass weapons.
Then the point remains we need someone to lead our people, or someone to guide them. And you seek an artifact.
That's right.
An artifact that has been safeguarded by this temple for hundreds of years.
Yes.
How do you intend to get it?
Well, preferably with your blessing.
Then I have a proposition. I will allow you to retrieve the item on the condition that you help raise the people in rebellion against the Hon Yosai and help
Oh,
them
hell
establish
yes.
a new leader.
Yes! Yes!
Absolutely yes. I don't even care what Vale says.
See, Paula taps on the Suda's arm. I'm for it.
I just imagine, like, we're all just standing, like, across the room. Sapala's just up, like, in his personal space.
But first, Spirit, I want to know what you are made of.
Show me what you've got.
I like flowers.
Not you, Susan.
And he takes a defensive position in the center of the room.
Oh, heck and heck.
You can do this.
Heck and Masuda.
I go over and stand next to Sapala because I know what's coming up
Why are you standing next to me?
Alright,
to prevent you from interfering.
Oh boy. I will also take a stance.
He has to
Switching the
fight
battle map.
For the rat.
Dun, 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 dun.
I knew this was coming when you said there was a sand pit.
Oh, it's not that big of a sandpit. It's much smaller, and it's perfectly smooth.
Georgia
Still.
had theories about this happening.
Why does this always happen to our group? I don't understand.
Vale's gotten it out of it once before.
I'm gonna tap on my earpiece. I'm gonna be on the other side of the room, like away to like stay out of the way. I'm gonna tap my earpiece. Hey Vale, don't mess up the sand in the middle. It looks too beautiful.
What?
You said it looked like glass almost, right?
Practically, it's perfectly smooth.
Yeah, don't mess it up.
I hold
So-
out my hand for Sapala. I know she's not gonna take it, but I hold it out.
So we're on opposite sides of this sand pit at the moment?
You are. Well, I mean, yeah.
Then I guess I will, like, do the standoffish mirroring his, or, reflecting his movements kind of thing, if we, like, circling around it.
okay. So you the two of you circle the sand pit, one full rotation. Neither of you making the first assault. Eventually, he kind of steps a bit to the side of the sand pit and begins to close the distance on you a little bit, but still not attacking yet.
I like how his arms are on.
Yeah, right? Meow!
Yeah.
What the?
I am an airplane.
I am an airplane.
Whoa, guys, he's too powerful.
I
can't.
am getting that audio clip and making them fucking text note. I am an airplane.
Can you send that to me so I can have it too?
Yes.
That was great.
Y'all are welcome.
Oh, thank you, Cal, for doing that.
Alright. Oh, shit, you got close. Oh, hey there.
So wait, should you guys roll for initiative or?
I mean, they're both letting each other go at this point, so I don't think it really matters.
I don't know.
Are you just gonna keep going around the...
I scream, Vale, you have to fight him.
Elena, you don't know how to fight.
Oh,
Can I shoot an arrow at Vale?
You can try.
No. If you want,
Deflect missiles. Tosses it back.
Think not. She's still threatening to shoot me. Holy shit.
I believe in you, Vale.
Suddenly, as you're thinking, he crouches down on the ground. You watch as this glowing pulse seems to go from the floor into his legs, and he jumps 20 feet up into the air. And you look up, you see two large rafter beams in the air above the sand pit. He jumps up, his hand touching the rafter beam, and comes crashing down on top of you.
Deflect missiles.
I don't think he counts as a missile.
He's about to.
So this is going.
Can't wait to lose.
23.
Oh, that's upsetting. You know what I was just about to do?
What were you just about to do?
I was going to cast Shield of Faith.
Ooh.
That hits. That's quite upsetting.
2. So you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage plus 5 points of bludgeoning damage. So 7 plus 5. So 12 points of bludgeoning damage as he comes crashing down from the rafters. And he's going to spend a key point. You need to write down how many key points I spend here. You need to write down where'd my pen go? Pen! Oh, there it is. Fell on the floor. To do Flurry of Blows.
It's not the first time I've fought someone your level.
22.
Oh, just hits.
And 25.
Also hits.
So, that is going to be... Oh, wait, I rolled the wrong die. I think. Did I roll the wrong die? Hold on.
Yes. Wait, no, unless it's higher.
Oh, that's right. It is right. Okay. So, first strike, bam. You take 7 and 10. And now, as he comes out, the fists come bam, 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 in rapid succession. You feel them hit pressure points on you as the flurry of blows impacts certain vital areas. And on the last strike, you watch as the key energy starts in his chest and works its way down his arm. The last strike impacts your chest. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, we're just gonna start. Oh, awesome. What's it called? It's the oh god.
Quivering palm.
Yeah, we're just gonna start with that.
Nope.
Oh, well, that's a 1.
That's a 1. As
it's alright. I didn't want to win.
As the impact hits your chest, you suddenly feel this draining sensation throughout your entire body, and you watch as
it's worse.
Your arms glow, kind of similar to how he is, and you watch as energy leaves your body and enters his hand. You have lost a key point.
Oh. Neat.
And he has gained back a key point.
Neat.
Mm.
That's pretty neat.
An airplane.
It is now your turn.
Well, shit.
Go, Vale.
Where is my spell? Level 1. It's a bonus action. Great. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith. Oh wait, that's okay. I'm out of spells. And I will. I guess I will retaliate.
All right.
With my staff. Man. Man. Ooh, that's probably gonna miss. 16.
As you go to hit him with a staff, he knocks it harmlessly to the side with his forearm.
That's better. 22.
Hits.
Huzzah! What is staff damage? Ooh, 15.
15.
15.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, I used my bonus action already.
All right. As he takes a step back, you see him kind of contain himself. He pulls his hands up to his chest, kind of in an inverted triangle position. Takes a deep, deep breath as I try to find the page.
Do it. You won't.
And then just exhales, and you watch him go into another, and just holds this position with his hands held down in a meditative stance.
Do I recognize the stance?
Make an a wisdom check, with wisdom or intelligence, I guess.
Well, let's do wisdom. Jesus. 10.
You're not sure. You're like, wait, what level is this?
Hell, Xavier. Your die keeps failing me.
Let me see. Let me check what level this spell is.
On the intelligence stuff.
Double
You
check.
want me to send you a
check.
few of my dice?
It fails me on intelligence checks.
What level are you again?
9. Well, 8 monk, 1 cleric. If that makes a difference.
You do not know what the spell is.
Spell?
Or you don't know what this ability is.
Okay. Is it my turn? Again, or? Is it-
Yes, it is your turn.
I have a thought.
A dangerous thing.
Indeed.
We all have thoughts, yes.
A dangerous pastime.
I know.
Think I know what he's got, but
What does Vale know? That's the question.
maybe if it's what I think it is, I have it.
You have it.
Maybe if it's what I think it is,
What do you think it is?
I think that it's sanctuary.
How do you have sanctuary?
I'm a level 1 cleric.
Ah, cleric. Okay. Then yes. Then actually yes. Then you do recognize kind of the general form of the ability is sanctuary.
Okay.
Technically, it's tranquility, but
Yeah. How much I can do about it? I'm going for it.
all
So,
right.
wisdom save, right?
Yep. As you come in to attack him, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a 6.
As you go to attack him, you just seem to completely whiff the air. All of you watch as Vale just kind of slams her staff into the ground a good foot away from Masuda.
He's really dodgy. That's better.
Yeah, looks like you dodged.
22 for wisdom save.
Aha, you pass.
Yay! Let's do that again. Now I rolled a hit, right?
Yeah, now you rolled a hit.
18?
As you push forward, shoving your staff through his mental ward, he takes one hand and just catches your staff in front, and then pushes you back.
Alright. I will spend a key point for Flurry of Blows. Sanctuary doesn't end if I pass it once, right?
It does, actually.
It does end?
If the warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, the spell ends.
Oh, he
Oh,
did.
wait, no, warded creature. Hold on.
Yeah, warded creature.
Warded creature. The
So
spell
it's
doesn't
still up?
protect. It is still up, yeah.
Okay. He can't take my key points if I don't have any.
Didn't you cast Shield
Yeah.
of Faith? Bonus
I
action?
did, but
Yeah.
he cast Sanctuary. If he does anything, it ends.
Can anyone
Oh,
see my camera?
no.
If he does anything, it ends. 21 for wisdom save.
Pass.
Punch! Oh my god. 17 for wisdom save.
Fail.
It's basically like attacking with disadvantage. Except worse.
I can see you, Cal.
Alright, that's me. Oh, well, circle. As though it helps.
And how much damage did you do?
None.
Okay.
I've yet to hit. I've rolled a 3.
All right. Let's see here. What does he want to do? He steps into the sand. You watch as it leaves perfect little sand footprints as he steps in, still holding this position. Let's see.
Sure. Couldn't I just fight Captain America again?
He is actually going to roll to hit you.
Okay. I will use Warding Flare for
Okay.
disadvantage.
27 and 18.
Yes!
He goes to punch you, and this bright light, woof, his eyes go off, and he misses. He goes to punch you again for a natural 20.
Ah, great.
It is great, isn't it? It's wonderful. It's
Not
fantastic.
really. Oh, nah, it's too late. I missed it. Never mind.
You take 19 damage,
Okay.
and he's going to spend a key point. Key point to do flurry of blows.
It goes easy on me because he knows I'm lucky.
Abba.
Warding Flare.
23?
Warding Flare.
That works?
Uh,
Oh, disadvantage, I got you. 23
yeah,
and,
Said it
20.
before I heard 23.
okay, gotcha. Still 23.
You got it again?
No, I got 25 in the second one.
Oh, shoot. Spells are new to me. I believe I have to make a concentration check for Shield of Faith. What did you do?
that-
19? The
19.
previous one.
Yeah.
So half of that is, what, 10?
That's 10.
Alright. Okay. Phew. Okay. Shield of Faith is still up. 23 does not hit.
I thought that was up to your next turn, though.
No, it's concentration for 10 minutes.
Okay. So that one misses, and
Phew.
19. So, boom, boom, bounces
And
off.
now that he's missed an attack, because I'm actually remembering to use my abilities now, I can use Preternatural Counter,
Okay,
and I can use my reaction to make an unarmed attack against him.
go ahead.
Now that he's dropped Sanctuary. 28.
That'll hit.
I did damage, guys!
Go,
Rolls
Bill.
a 1 damage.
I rolled 3. Plus 6. 9.
9.
9!
Okay.
Phew. I did something, guys.
I'm so
All
proud of you.
right. Using the momentum of being struck by you, he turns, giving a roundhouse kick to your torso. It's going to slam into you.
Instead of attacks.
Oh, is it still your turn?
No, that was my reaction.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your turn.
He's reacting to my reaction. It's terrifying. Alright, so now it's my turn.
Yes.
Oh boy. Alright, I will attack twice
Okay.
with my staff. 23.
Hits.
Oh my god. Alright, Xavier, you're dumb.
Sorry.
And 13.
The 23 hits.
It's like the third 2 I've rolled on that die.
Well, wouldn't it be your fault for continuously
Yes.
rolling it?
I know that! Oh god, I rolled a 1 on damage.
There it
Yep.
is.
Can't blame that on me.
No, that's my metal die. Does 9 points of damage
Plus 9.
of the
Right.
bludgeoning variety. And
Okay.
I will use a key point for patient defense,
Okay.
because that's important.
So you go into your patient defense position. He kind of stumbles backward from the hit. You see him now standing up perfectly straight, where before he was kind of hobbling around. He's got absolutely no flaws to his posture now. You see beneath the layers of clothing and that grass cape he's wearing, rippling muscles beneath his amphibian skin.
Is he going full Yoda right now? Is that what's happening here?
If Yoda was the Hulk.
He looks up. He looks up to the rafters. Join me, and
What?
jumps up 30 feet into the air, onto the rafters.
Can't do that till next level.
Hang on.
He's singing the Pirates of the Caribbean song.
Oh,
Well,
I
yeah.
am.
I got. Hold on. What health is he? 33.
This is that moment.
He's too smart. He made me waste a key point. That's great.
Heckin' Johnny Depp.
That's funny.
Well, then I made a completely other map for the rafters.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
I'm so proud of you, Cal.
Okay, he jumps up here. So
Let's see. Is it my turn?
it'll appear to be.
Oh, good.
He kicks a pebble down towards you.
Why's he got pebbles on the rafters?
Why don't you have pebbles in your rafters?
Because I don't have a home, unlike someone.
Bill doesn't have
Oh.
rafters.
Ooh.
That's a
Heck.
Jesus.
that's a
Ow.
Peggy comment, not on the lid.
Oh.
So
I attack Elena. No. What's this over here?
That's his bed.
Is this especially springy? I don't have an easy. Well, actually, no. Never mind. I have a.
statues, like right here.
I climb at my speed, so I can. I believe I could pretty easily get up there.
Yeah, you can run up walls, can't you?
No. Not till next level.
All right, make a climb check.
So upsetting. I can't do that till next level. Hey, come do the. Oh my Jesus Christ. That's a 1.
you run
Ah,
you run at the wall and you go to jump and climb on it, and you just face plant poof, into it, and there's that horrible little sound as you squeak down the side for a minute and then fall back to the ground, ending your turn.
what?
Oh well, okay. You have another action, I guess, or your bonus action.
Am I prone? Or am I
No,
still
so
standing?
you're still standing, but we are going to put you over here by the wall.
Oh, yeah.
You fell on his bed.
Yeah. Do I have any cool bonus actions that don't require a key point? Yeah, no, I really don't. Alright, I will. That's it, I'm done.
All right. He comes over to the ledge and kind of crouches. You need a hand, spirit.
Huh, if you're offering.
It's your turn again.
Oh, okay.
He was what's the word I'm looking for?
Being sarcastic.
Yes. Taunting is the word I was looking for.
Yeah,
Mocking.
I figured. I'm used to it.
See, Elena has been training you for this very moment.
Don't think she was. Well, I guess I'll just, spend another turn looking foolish attempting to climb. Let's see if I
Okay.
can roll another 1. It's not a 1. It's a 12.
Yeah, that's easy enough. You climb up. Where are you climbing up to?
I guess I'll climb over here.
Aha. Across
Is that
the
my
way.
action or part of my movement?
That'll be your movement.
Okay,
Oh,
then
it's
I'm
your
gonna
action.
use.
Still your action to climb, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's your action to climb.
I think I just climbed quickly.
Yeah.
Well, how much do I have any more movement? Like, how high up is this?
It's 30 feet up.
30 feet. Oh, jeez. So There, like that helps. That's it.
Okay, let me. I can't see Jack Diddley,
Well, this would have been so cool if I didn't roll ones.
right?
But
Let's-
I know how you roll.
I only roll ones when it matters.
Okay.
Yeah,
So what
it's
he's
not
going to do is he, 30 feet into the air again, this massive temple, scraping his hands along the roof of the thing, lands on the other side of you
Naturally.
and is going to kick you.
Yep. And then I spend another turn getting back up.
Crap, I closed his character sheet.
Haha, he missed.
Natural 1.
Yes! That misses!
He completely whiffs past you, but using that same momentum comes around with
I'm
another
gonna
kick.
use preternatural counter
Okay.
to attack as he misses.
Okay.
26.
That'll hit.
And I'm gonna put a stunning strike into it.
Okay. Now we're cooking with fire.
Ooh. Table damage and dice. That is it's 10 damage.
And he needs to make a what?
Con save.
Oh, good. My dump stat.
That's my line.
23.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He good.
He rolled a 2.
I rolled a 20.
Uldoris leans over to Xavier while this is happening. We don't have a chance, do we?
I mean, all of us together, maybe, but just her.
Oh boy.
I believe that's your turn, Vale.
Nope. I missed my stunning strike, so he can continue with his attacks.
Oh, gotcha. 21.
Miss.
And he's going to spend a key point to make another flurry of blows,
Like you do.
like you do as a monk.
As a monk.
24
Ah, hits.
and 28.
Definitely hits.
So you take 4. Actually, I'm going to make one of these a quivering palm.
Sure.
So 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And
Oh, hey.
9 points of damage, and you're pushed 15 feet. Strength saving throw.
Good. 8.
8. Boom, boom. You slam into the other rafter, boom, breaking your back up against it. You feel this like sickening crunch in your spine, and that's definitely going to hurt you in the morning. And you fall flat the 30 feet to the ground. Now you have feather fall, right?
Mm-mm. I used my reaction already.
Gotcha. So you take 4, 5, 7 damage total, falling to the ground.
Okay.
And now it's your turn.
All right. I made both concentration checks.
Okay.
He still had one more attack from Flurry of Blows.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. He jumps off the rafter and is going to come crashing down on you.
He's flying now.
4 straight 20.
Miss.
Okay.
Aha, my level now.
On the ground next to you.
All right.
You are prone, however. Oh, he had advantage because you're prone, though.
Yeah.
Same exact number.
Sweet.
I'm rolling those great.
This is just as bad.
You look up in the air, you see his like big webbed foot coming down. You roll to the side as it crashes into the floors, causing them to splinter around you. Your turn. Half your movement to get up.
5 feet, because I have athlete.
Oh, right. 'Cause
Do
you're
the
fat.
flip up.
Aha.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee, flip up.
It's almost funny because it's not worth taking a potion. It's really not. Yeah, might as well. Full round of attacks.
Okay.
21.
That'll hit.
Yay. 26.
That'll hit.
Alright, I'll do the staff damage first. This is all together.
Okay.
24 for 2 staff attacks.
Okay.
Another key point for 2 unarmed attacks. 25s.
Both hit.
19 damage for the 2 unarmed.
As you slam the staff into him, he stumbles backward. You slam the aft section of the staff into him. He takes another step back. You drop the staff to the ground and just bury your knuckles, and you give him a crack across the jaw and a punch to the rib cage. He takes 2 steps back.
And then he stops my heart.
And you see he looks completely defeated in
Really?
front of you.
What?
And he inhales sharply, and you watch his key energy flow through the body. The bruises heal. His eyes stop being swollen. His some of the slight cuts that were on his arm and stuff just heal right in front of you.
Okay. I was already going to say I do not let my guard down.
Hold on, let me see
I'm
here.
going to double down on that.
Hold on. I didn't write it down anywhere. Why didn't I write this down?
At least I had a decent round.
I think it was fun.
You did well, Spirit. You have a 1.
Yay!
I applaud Vale.
See, Paulo
I-
runs and hugs Vale.
I bow. Oh, jeez. I try to bow.
And I have a parting of wisdom for you.
Does it take the lucky feet?
He walks up toward the wall at the end of the room and kind of pushes one of the pillows aside, revealing a small lever. He pulls it
Pull the
open,
lever, Crunk.
and the wall behind him begins to shift, causing the sound of hard stone grinding against stone in the back. You see a long, perfectly square tunnel leading into the cliffside, with just the very faintest light coming from far, far down the tunnel. He turns to you, and begins speaking Infernal. No, he says it in the common that he's been doing.
A group shall form to aid the light. Their bond will strengthen all. The group...
Gosh, I ruined it. One moment. Take back. Go back.
Cut. Scene.
Cut. Take 2. Scene. Take 2.
Once more. Just
Hold on. Need a glass of
A
water.
little bit more feeling.
A little more feeling.
Put more gruffness to your voice.
A group shall form to aid the light. Their bond will strengthen all. The other group instead divides their plan to bring the fall. The first to rise to claim their spot shall form the party's spirit, a voice to cut the silence quick for any who would hear it.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
What?
We're gonna go battle it.
Dang.
I was at 6 hit points.
I come up and cast life transfer. I think that shit would put me down if I did that right now. Actually,
Probably.
let me check because I know it heightens at each different levels. Oh, just an additional 1d8, so that would be
I was-
5d8.
That was an
Super
intense
ready
fight.
to lose.
Thank you all for joining us tonight, and we're going to end the stream there. So, bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Yeah, that would have killed me.